Family, how y'all feeling, bro? Soft legs, hard legs, oh, fuck. Old bucks, young bucks, old heads, young bucks. Ladies, gentlemen, ladies, everybody who all applies, what's good with y'all, bro? It's your host, me the Triple G, and to the A to the Z, Nas the innovator for the full. And we're back with another episode of Gentleman's Podcast. And today, this episode you tuned into right now. It's another episode full of food for the brain. Brain food, quote unquote brain. Yeah, you get it, bro. So, you can tell by you can't tell nothing by the title of this episode. But I got two more keys to life that I've been over these last. Well, I've been like that. I've known they was keys like since little kids, and I've been hearing it, from OG probably say it a couple times, or just hearing other people say it, or just in relationships I've heard people say it. But yeah, man. So get right into it, bro. First off, who remember the first key to life, right? The first one I told y'all about was perception. You remember that episode? Go back. You click you whatever you listen to right now. Scroll up or search or click the search and then press type in perception is the key of life. The perception is the key of life or something like that. I think that's the episode. That's the name of the episode. Matter of fact, that's what it is. The other two main keys in life. It's a lot of, and when I say keys, I'm not saying like you do these two things and like you're guaranteed to the top, but these two things like plus perception make life way more easier and eliminate so many problems in the world today, bro. So just to get right into it, bro, the next two keys in life is communication and understanding. And you probably was like, oh, I'm thinking it's gonna be something really like, major or look, these two things right here is something that a lot of individuals in today's society really lack. Rather it's you might be one of them people. Oh, I'm an overthinker, or I have trust issues, or I have anxiety, and I ain't gonna lie. Shut all that bitch ass shit up. I ain't gonna lie. Cap, no cap. I ain't gonna lie. Like, let's be like this. And this is a sad note. I genuinely want to know how the fuck do you really like? How the fuck do people gain some of these things and like turn it into a whole personality though? Like, and to that, I just really want to know. Because I know some people personally who well, they got social anxiety, bro. Or they try to use that shit for love, like say like we outside or something and motherfucker in the store and motherfucker gotta go buy something from the store. They don't want to go up there want to go to the register and they scared. Oh, my social anxiety, don't kick it. Bro, if you don't take your punk ass up there and you go do what you gotta do, like it's, and then maybe it ain't that simple, but then that's why I'm asking, like, why? That's why I'm asking. Which might as well bring to the first one, understanding, bro. The bring it right to the table. Originally, that perception, communication, and understanding all go hand in hand, right? So with perception, with the episode, perception is the key of life. I think that's episode. I can't even put a number on it, buddy, but it's somewhere in there. But perception is the episode Perception is the Key of Life was basically all about just understanding how the way we look at things is going the way we look at things and perceive things is going to come back to us in multiple ways, but now with that, I'm pretty sure somewhere in that episode I've stressed the fact that like none of us think the same. No, even though it's a lot of, we all have some like-minded individuals, or we share some similarities, or it might think the same. We don't all literally think the same, or like we don't all have the same thought process. Everybody that been through, different experiences to where like certain parts of their mind is like either turned off, or it's a gray area, or it's like a you do certain things that trigger, or it's like so like when I say understanding, bro, like you gotta really like when it's in certain situations in like conversations or like just like in real life situations, like when you in public and shit, and you're interacting with people, you having interactions, and I say take yourself out of most of these situations, as of like taking your thinking away from it, like be listen to actively like understand, because it's like, and I don't and I don't know why neither one of these is really hard, bro. But like, for some reason, like understanding for some people is just like I don't know. It's kind of like a combative thing, Like I mean, like you ever talk to somebody and it's like you thinking y'all on the same page, but whole time they just want to like they talking just to hear you, just to hear they self talk. Like I've been in, I done been in those situations and predicaments, or like just the last couple of weeks, bro. Like I've been like I don't know. Okay, so we dropped. I don't know. I don't know the last time I've truly. No, I can't. I say I truly dropped the episode, but like the last time, bro, it been weeks, bro. So like over the time, because I've been working on my other projects, I've been, at the same time I still been having like, I ain't got no girlfriend and no like that. We ain't jump when y'all to know. Y'all look, the fam will know when a nigga is in a relationship that I truly feel like I could tell y'all about. But other than that, I've been having situationships here and there. And it's just like, like I told y'all before, like I told y'all early on in this shit, I'm not a person of talking to a lot of people at one time, because it's like it's wasting a lot of energy and shit. So in the situations I found myself in, we lacked a lot of understanding and stuff because we wasn't really on the same page. Or I'm thinking we was on the same page, but that go with all of them. And I'm just like, it wasn't nothing really bad. It's just like we just didn't like, bro. Long story short, what I'm getting to is like everybody, like I said, everybody don't think the same. Everybody don't want the same stuff. But at the same time, we all do got ears, and we all can. Well, I can't say we all could be open minded, because that's something like you kind of got to develop somehow. But okay, look, you can't. I mean, like, fuck. But you could be like, not everybody's open minded, right? So like you just a way to become open minded is to listen to other people's perspectives on things, which is how I became open minded. I became open minded by listening to. I ain't gonna lie, I would not have learned half the things I know or the things I'm sharing with y'all if it wasn't for sports. Me being put in a leadership position in almost all sports that I played. It pushed me out there to really have to understand my teammates and other people, or how they think, or how they all think, or how they communicate and shit like that. Like not everybody communicate the same either, but we didn't start talking about communication yet. Now imagine they all go hand in hand. I'm gonna tie it all together and give you, and so all together by the end of this episode, you have the three keys to life, and you'll be able to put them all together and it'll make sense to you. So yeah, bro, but just I don't know like why understanding is so it's so hard, And when I say understand, I don't mean like 2 plus 2 is 4, because if you put up 2 fingers and you put up another 2 fingers, you get 4. I don't mean that type of understand. I mean like sit down with somebody and y'all having a conversation where it might be one of them situations where y'all agree to disagree. But it's not like, but it's like you don't get mad over the fact that y'all can't agree. You just get to the point of, well, like, it kind of could could be like and I don't know how to really say that. So I was going to say, to me, it could kind of be like a turn on, but like, just, just dealing with somebody knowing that y'all don't think the same, well, like, so like when you in a, like, to me, if I'm in a relationship situation or whatever with somebody, and it's like, we think alike, we agree on shit, but at the same time, we know like we don't just we not just yes men. We not yes men. We not just yes like we not just over yes like we not just over agreeing to each other's shit. Like like I could say some shit like what's some shit that's not controversial that a nigga could like because I had a couple conversations the other day where the opinions was just like not even the opinions, but just like the conversation was just like, bro, what are you talking about? And she was just throwing me off, like the thinking that we was on two separate pages mentally. So it's a big it's a very big thing for me personally. But like I don't know, but you get it, bro. Like just listen, like small, like shit where like you shit that it usually cause a big argument and shit to where it's like now y'all just you understand like y'all don't see shit from the same eye, but like y'all seeing the same shit though. You feel me? Like I think you get the gist, bro. Um, the definition of understanding is the ability to understand something, comprehension. So like basically understanding is just listening to listen, not listening to respond, but actively listening. And even sometimes if you gotta to make sure you really understand somebody, sometimes you might have to repeat what you heard to them in a different type of way or how you received it. I do that sometimes. Well, sometimes I'll be like, I'll just repeat what I heard, like, and I'll just be like, what, what you just said. So, or I'll just be like, so basically, you just said, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna sum it up, like, shit like that, and then we just gonna talk and have a convo. But next, communication though. Now this communication by itself. I was just talking to my mama earlier, and we was talking about. Oh, we wasn't even talking about it. It was talking about something, but it came up, and I brought it up that like I told her that this was the episode that I was gonna record because why the fuck it ain't no type of like why is it like don't nobody know how to communicate, bro? And it's like maybe everybody think they is communicate. Maybe it's stuff like you know people probably thinking like oh I don't gotta they feel like I don't gotta tell you I don't gotta tell you certain things I don't gotta tell you this or I feel like that information wasn't you never know, bro. You never know, bro. Like for example, like not really for example, but like just like, bro, if you know something can cause a slight miscommunication, a misunderstanding, or can throw something off, or can be interpreted wrong, just off how you word something or what you do and don't say. Why not make everything clear? Which is why I talk, which is why I try to talk and be so transparent with everything that I say, because like I don't like giving people room to create their own stuff or to go pull and mix and match words of mine together because I stand on everything I said and I'll be remembering majority of the shit I say. So it's like how the fuck we start talking about me? The fuck? I don't know, bro. Yeah. Look, this is why I love y'all, bro. My fam. Y'all really let a nigga go and sometime when I get off track, y'all be there, to let a nigga know, like not even to let a nigga know, but to just let a nigga find his way back to the track, man, back to the train track. Y'all don't leave me straight, y'all don't let me just run around, you know. Um, but with the communication though, bro, just like little small shit, like just like just now, we like not even just now, but like, bro, finna play a game and shit, and like in a group chat, we talking about we finna play the game, this and this, and now it's time to play the game. And that everybody like just like just little small stuff, or like when you trying to set up a plan and we trying to set up plans with people, and everything seems like it's a go, and then there's one little small detail that you miss because somebody didn't feel like it was important to say, so now everything's threw off. Like I don't want to give y'all the examples of lack of communication I've been having to deal with the last couple of days, but because they not really nothing major. I just been, I just gotta lead my people the right way to let them know like communication is key. Which is, it's not just one, it's not the one key, It's one of the three keys, because we could talk at each other all day, but if you don't understand shit I'm saying, if I don't understand shit you saying, if we can't understand each other from a different POV, none of those keys are valuable at that point. Because it and I wanted to make this episode because it's people out there who really close minded, or who just like so closed off to where like they think they know everything, or they think they got it to where like whatever they say is like right. And they attest it to where like and they attest it sometimes to see like they ask you certain questions, or talk about certain things to just pick your brain, just to sometimes to start. I know it's like it's some people out there I talked about earlier who just I mean not early. I talked about early in the a couple episodes, like hella episodes back, that I talked about who thrive off negativity, and the fact that I all of us all the my gentleman family, we don't vibrate in that type of frequency, so when you cool, bro. I'm finna end the episode up soon anyways, because I start to feel myself get to like when I start to feel myself get to like yapping over, and I be feel like I'm saying the same shit over and over. I'd be like, bro, it's almost time to give it up. It's not time to give it up literally, but like time to hang the suit up for another day. But I'm not done yet, because I still feel like it's a point to get over with the communication. Like, why is communication so effective? Like, I'm pretty sure we all know, or we all got situations, or like we all deal with people in our life today, or maybe you cut them off, so maybe it was yesterday or last week, or maybe you don't know them yet, so tomorrow and the day after that. But it's people you're gonna meet, and it's like, okay, nobody is really like, not everybody is really being their true self. So the communication is always gonna be, like it's always gonna seem like it's not a major thing, because it's always like people always, hiding something from something, or at least hiding it from themselves, or hiding some shit about themselves that they don't want nobody. So like communication, like certain things you would be like, basically like, so certain people get defensive over certain things. You can't ask certain people certain things. You can't talk to certain people about certain things, because like the communication ain't there. Or just like how, like I said, like experiences, or everybody experiences and shit cause everybody to think different, and certain things might be triggers and marks. With communication, everybody experiences, might have it to where like everybody experiences don't are not the same. So well, like the same way me and you might talk, you might can't talk to your best friend like that. Or damn, man, that'd be insane if but like like the same way me and you talk, I can't go talk to the fan across the street. I can't go talk to them. I can't go talk to them like how I'm talking to y'all. Or just like when it comes to amongst friends, I do look. I peep a lot of shit that I do not talk about, and it's like I peep a lot of shit that I can't even talk about on the pod. So like like just with acquaintances, friends, other individuals around my age, when it comes to like an energy thing, I kind of pay attention to like the communication that throws my like the communication that throws my energy off. If you get what I'm saying, like when I was like I just said, like literally less than 2 minutes, like less than 5 minutes ago, we don't vibrate in that low frequency vibration. We don't rock in that. So when it kind of like when I'm in areas and it's a whole bunch of complaining, or it's a whole bunch of like talking about others, or like the stuff I was talking about in rooms you should be in. If there's a whole bunch of that going on, I see like I could feel myself fall back, and then like I won't have nothing really to say. Like my words will come out, but it'll be a whole bunch. I mean, like you can't even see that I did the shrug, but it's gonna be like a whole bunch of. I mean, like hey, I mean, like just a whole bunch of like get me the fuck out of here type of phrases. What like I'm in the conversation, but I don't care. I'm not really engaged. You know, and Yeah. Now why do now I think why do communication seem so hard? I mean, I don't really know. And I'm asking these questions because these are questions I ask myself when it comes to when I found myself in moments where everything could have been solved by a simple you just if you would have just said this. I just ask myself these questions like why is communication so hard? And I don't really know. I don't really know. I don't know why. I still am searching for that answer as I'm asking this. I mean, as I'm making this episode, and I'm still gonna search for it after I publish this episode and some more shit. So it's kind of like I don't know. Oh fuck it all, bro. You really like you really kind of just gotta be like you really kind of just gotta be like a gentleman with it. Be honest. Um, I've been getting a whole bunch of I'm mean lately. And that's gonna be another episode. I'm gonna make an episode called what's this? I'm gonna make another episode called Blunt. I don't know. It's gonna be something, but it's gonna be about honesty though. And it's gonna be about being the difference between honesty, mean, blunt, and like I don't know even if it is really a difference. I don't know, I'm make it I'm gonna see. I'm gonna put everything together for the episode and see what come happen. See what happens. So if y'all get this and y'all don't see another episode after this that's about the honesty and shit, y'all know that shit wasn't looking like it was gonna make sense. But if y'all do, then because I know it's some people. I know for a fact some people know me just off of being a person as like like when you say Nas name, it's gonna be like, yeah, yo, Nas. Yeah, Nas ain't gonna lie to you. Nas gonna tell you they ain't gonna say it like that, but like that's the point across. Like Nas gonna tell you the truth. Like that's just how it is, and that's a good thing I need on my reputation. So it's just like I don't like because I don't like lying. It don't do nobody no justice, And I made an episode about that, so we're not gonna go into that either. But yeah, bro. So like to conclude the episode, to really break it down, not to really break it down, but to conclude it and bring it all together, man. You can't have one key. Well, you can have one key without the other, but you can't really get through the doors with just that one key. You can't get through every door with perception. I mean, like you can't get through the door. You can't get through every door. Believing that like just in the having it in the mind and looking at the world like this is not your not your like not like playground, but like this is your creative place. That's how I look at the world. I go outside and wake up every day and look at the world in creative mode. Some people who wake up and look at the world in survival mode, and like I'm saying, the perception is they gonna push that at you. Like I don't have the same, I don't have some of the same experiences one of the top gangbangers in the city might have, because we don't look at the world the same. We don't, so it's like that's what I mean with perception. But and with understanding, I mean with communication, you got to be able to, you got to be able to understand. You got to be able to understand other people. You got to be able to read other people like body language. You got to be able to listen. Like you're gonna hear people talk before they talk to you or something like that. I don't know what like that. That sounds like that should be a quote, but I don't know. We're gonna let it happen. We're just gonna let it flow. Um, but when they do, but when they, damn, but when you do hear them talk, like pay attention to the tone of voice, the words, and like people have like you never really know who's listening, who's watching, but people have like came to me and was like, oh, I thought she was mean because like, it might be stuff like facial expressions or like I'm trying to work on it, bro, but I curse a lot for no reason. Like it'd be no reason to curse. So, I might just be walking past people and be like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? And then they'd be like, and a random stranger or anybody could just be like, whoa, or like somebody who maybe wanted to talk to you and just look at you from across the place like, oh, okay, I don't want to, like I don't want to, so communication, you got to know, like basically what I'm saying, getting at is like, you got to know what words to use, like to who and when type thing. Like it's not what you say, it's how you say it and when, like, and it's time and is perfect in all of this shit. Time is the most valuable commodity. Just made that episode too. But Yeah. And now, and then with the understanding, like, you got to be able to understand not everybody communicate the same. So the way that you might throw something at somebody, they might not throw it back at you, but but y'all might be talking about the same shit. Don't listen to don't listen to the message. Listen to the message. I was trying to figure out if I said it backwards. Yeah, don't listen to the messenger. Listen to the message. With that, you could be having the same. Me and you could be talking about the same stuff, but because me and you down at the same age, or I'm younger than you probably, you probably gonna pass it off, and it's just gonna be like, okay, well, we hear what he talking about, but he ain't talking about nothing for real, But your granny tell you the same shit she telling me. Just you gonna be thinking about this shit. I mean, but if your granny tell you the same shit I'm telling you, you're gonna be thinking about this shit for the next couple of days. You're gonna be like, damn, granny really said, because it's granny, So it's like, don't listen to the message, listen to the message, and just understand, like actively listen, don't listen to respond or listen to, I don't know. Yeah, don't listen to respond, because that's what a lot of people do. Like, so just be open minded. And if you don't know how to be open minded, if you're not open minded, bro, go figure it out. Go talk to somebody who does things that you don't see yourself doing, and go and just go get their perspective on why they do certain things. Like it's small things, like this little small stuff that could change your point of mind. They could change your mind. If and if it's not, and I'm gonna wrap it up after this, but if it's not one thing that I'm here for, that in the Gems podcast is here for, is I can't teach you, but I can change the way everybody think, and that's the whole point of the whole gentleman world takeover that we finna be on and that we've been on. Um, yeah, we gotta change the way everybody think, and that's the main thing. And we gonna do it. Is start off with the three keys in life. So I gave y'all one. I'm giving y'all two more right now. And how you use them is how you use them. But that's it, y'all. Hey, I'm gonna wrap this episode up for another day. Get going with the rest of the night, day, evening, whatever. When you listening to this, love y'all. Peace. Now look, we got projects coming up, but those, like, I'll be able to talk. I'll tell y'all more about this stuff soon. If I don't think I don't if I didn't already say something about it, I don't know. But yeah, subscribe to the Gems Podcast on YouTube, Overcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. More videos coming soon, and they will be coming more frequently. So when you see one, just know you finna see like 10,000 at the same time. But YouTube ain't gonna drop them at the same time, but they gonna be coming though. And I'm not just talking about with the pod either. If y'all don't know, some I do gaming at Godly Gaming. And I'm also working on like films, and I'm doing like producing, and I got like a creative art agency, um that in due time everything will be presented to the world, and everything could come together. So with that being said, I'll end it right here. Love y'all, and peace. We out.